This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Here's a fun twist on an old wrestling question. Phil Snowden wants to know, what is Arn's Mount Rushmore of wrestling cities? So normally it's tag teams, managers, wrestlers, whatever. What about towns?
Okay, I think right now, I think you'll agree, without being too presumptuous, Chicago's probably the greatest wrestling city in the world.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think maybe Manchester, believe it or not, England, always does 11,000, 12,000 people, and they are, sometimes the London crowd over there is a little quiet for whatever reason. I think Manchester are a little more rowdy. Don't ask me why. I think Greensboro fits.
Wow.
Greensboro fans are some of the best in the world.
So Chicago, Manchester, Greensboro, we got one spot left. Who gets the nod?
One coveted spot.
Yes.
God, I know I'm going to piss a lot of people off because there are so many great wrestling cities. You know what? I want to say Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow, I wouldn't have called that one.
Just because it's had a wrestling product for a lot of the years over the last 50, not so much the last 20. But, they've had a regular product in and out of there, and being based on the Superstation and all the generations of fans, since probably the 80s on or 70s on. It's been, TBS was on the air when it starts, 70s, early 70s.
Yeah.
Georgia Championship Wrestling and all that, right?
Yeah, it was in the 70s, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a rich history, and Atlanta has just always supported the live event business. I think they're a good city. I think they're a good choice.
This is one you and I've never talked about. The Rosen Coaster wants to know, was there an opportunity to work in Dallas for Fritz von Erich? And if so, what'd you think of the territory?
I thought he had a hell of a territory, but no, I was never in discussions of working for Dallas. I was very fortunate to stay a long time in the few territories I did go to, from Pensacola, 14 months, to Jim Crockett, over 3 years, 14 months WWF, back to WCW, 12 years. It was, I used to watch their show on TV, and just the clarity and the production values were just incredible. And those boys were like gods. The Von Erichs were as over as anybody's ever been in this business. They were red hot. And, man, you just said Von Erich and you had butts and seats. And I thought it was well done. I think their television show was way ahead of its time. And they just had a very successful deal. And they had some good heels with the Freebirds and all those guys to work with. So it was magic.
Yes, it was.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.